Hello, welcome back to Vitality Power Pilates. My name is Hope and I'm so excited to move with you today. Today we are going to be focusing on that lower body. We are going to be doing a full 20-minute Pilates flow, but really focusing on that lower body. So the whole body will be working, but our booty is going to burn in the next 20 minutes. I'm so grateful you chose to move with me today. This evening we are in beautiful Koh Tao, Thailand. It's one of the tiny islands that Jamie and I go to all the time. We feel so connected to ourselves here, and I hope this radiates through the workout. I hope you feel some sunshine. I hope you feel some warmth wherever you are in the world, and I hope you feel strong and connected to yourself after these 20 minutes. We are going to get straight into our workout today. We have zero equipment. All I have is a soft surface because we will be down in a glute bridge and down in our tabletop position a little bit today. So if you don't have a rug or anything soft around you, please grab your mat and meet me on it when you are ready. We are going to focus on that lower body, lifting up into our high kneeling position to start. I want you to face the front of your mat, coming up onto your knees. We're gonna raise those hands up nice and tall above the head. And then we're gonna slowly inch ourselves back, lower body tapping the backs of our toes, backs of our feet, and lift up, arms float down by our side body. We lift it up right here and lower it back down. Lift it up. Good, so those hands are guiding us. We get that motion down. I want you to really start to think about scooping in your pelvic floor as you lift up and squeeze that backside. Beautiful. Now, as we get to moving today, I want you to really think about why you showed up. I want you to think about how strong you are for choosing yourself, for choosing movement that will make you feel good, and for choosing your body above everything else on that to-do list. We fill up our own cup, and the rest of our days seems so much easier. Right here, we lift, squeeze that backside, and lower down. Last one, lift it up. This time those hands are gonna come out in front of the chest. We're gonna slowly lean back like a wall is pushing on that body, holding our thighs in place right here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Drop the arms, come back up to center. Good. We do that one more time. Bracing through that mid-body, keeping our balance, keeping our core straight. In line with those thighs, you're here for 5. Really squeezing the front of those legs. Waking up the quads for 2. For 1, lift up, hands float down. Good work. From here, we're gonna come into our tabletop position. We're gonna walk those feet back just an inch or 2 so we get comfortable and find our square center. I want your palms to be leaning down into the mat, pressing firmly through that entire hand. I want your arms to be straight, shoulders stacked over those wrists, abs sucked in towards your spine, giving yourself a nice warm feeling in that tummy region. I want your hips to be squared to the mat, and then both knees directly under those hips. From here, we're gonna come up onto the balls of our toes, balls of our feet. We lift up through the knees, holding ourselves here, getting comfortable with that burn, with that fiery feeling in the shoulders, in the abs, in the thighs. Good work. You're here for 3. Lift a little higher for 2, keeping that spine nice and straight. And 1, we drop it down, untuck those toes, come back into a modified child's pose. Lift back up to tabletop, tuck in the toes, bring yourself up to your bear hover, holding it here for 5, for 4, you have 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees down, untuck the toes, modified child's pose. Beautiful. We have that sequence one more time. I want you to rock back up to tabletop. I want you to curl your toes onto the mat. We lift up through the knees, squeezing those inner thighs, squeezing that entire leg, your abs, and your shoulders. Last 3, last 2, Last one, tap the knees, untuck the toes. Meet me in that modified child's pose. Beautiful work. Keeping that body moving, we rock back up to tabletop. I want you to lower your left arm down to the mat. I want you to extend out your right leg. From here, we're gonna bring that leg in, send it out, tuck it to the side. So a little bit of a combination move right here. I want you to focus on keeping that toe pointed and leading with that big toe to really find your space, find your length. As we extend, tuck the knee into the elbow, squeeze that oblique, and bring it home. Good, getting comfortable in this motion. You're here for 10. Extend it out long. Whew, you're feeling so strong and so connected to each movement. We lift through that leg, curl it in. Beautiful. Almost there, this is 6. Crunch it in, extend, bring it down. So I want you to really think about leaning into that forearm to keep your balance, but also focusing on your core to keep your body nice and sturdy as you tuck that knee in, bring it down. 2 more, extend, tuck, press, bring it down. Last one, you make it count. Tuck it in, press it out. Turn your hips down like you're gonna bring your knee in. From here, I want you to press back up onto your hand. Tuck it in, extend it long. Lower the arm down, press it up, lower the leg. Good, so we're in this little combo of just getting comfortable with that leg lifted. So we're lifting through the leg, lowering through that left forearm, press it back up and down. 8 more. Lower, and bring it in. So it's a 2-step move. Extend the leg, lower the arm, bring the arm back up, bring that leg in. Targeting that glute to really hold yourself up right here. We lower, lift, bring it down. 2 more. Lower, lift, bring it down. Last one. Forearm comes to the mat, press it up. Bring that leg in, extend it out. Good little pulses, then we switch to the other side. You're here for 5, 4. You can do it, come on, you're with me. 2, and 1, bring it home. Beautiful job. I'm gonna stay on my mat facing this direction even as we hit the other side. Normally, if you've done my workouts before, I switch sides so you can see me, but I want you to really focus on hitting that forearm move. So I'm gonna stay here, keeping ourselves in this tabletop position, lowering that forearm down to the ground. We extend the leg back, opposite leg this time, to the side, bring it back and home. Good, so you're lifting through the leg, tucking it into the side, bringing the knees back together. Squeezing through our outer booty and our obliques and our abs as we crunch in, and then working on rounding out the tushy as we send that leg all the way back behind us. Beautiful job, you're here for 10. You can do anything for 30 seconds. Bring that knee in and home. I promise you, if you're feeling the burn, I am too. It's how we get stronger. It's how we wake up our body to tackle the rest of our day. Stick with it right here. You have 6. Press it out and down. 5. Whew. 4. Crunch it in. Take it down. Last 3. Last 2. Extend that leg as long as you can. Last 1, crunch it in, send it back out. This time we keep it out. From here, I want you to bring that leg in, arm comes up, press it out, lower the arm. Press up, leg comes in, send it out, forearm down. So we're working on that balance here, working on keeping that booty lifted as we send that forearm down. And we get a little bit comfortable with this movement through our core, bracing ourselves as we lift. Forearm down, press it up, bring it home. 3 more, extend, lower through the forearm, press up, bring that leg in. So that leg is staying lifted while we bring that forearm down and in. Good, 2 more, lower, press, take it down, last one, lower, press, bring it in, extend it out, pulse that toe, lifting through that heel for 5, 4, good job, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both legs together, pressing your hands into the mat as you walk your hands closer to your legs, and then pressing up through the palms, hands float back tall above the head. Beautiful job. From here, I want you to tuck those toes into the ground. I want you to lower your upper body down onto the backs of those legs. And then I want you to come into a balancing position. Your toes and the balls of your feet are the only thing onto the mat. Knees float open to either side of your mat. We send those arms out. Bring the arms in front of the body. I want you to lift up slowly, coming into a V. Good, hands are gonna be right about your chest. You're bending through both knees, my heels are touching. From here, we're gonna pulse just a little bit right here for 10, 9, squeezing our outer booty and our inner thighs at the same time for 8, 7, go a little bit lower if you think you can. I think you can. Believe in yourself. We lower it down, keeping our balance for 3, for 2, for 1. Stand up tall. Whoo, shake out those legs. Good job. That's challenging to keep our balance right there. We're gonna go into a lunge series, so I want you to take your hands to your hips. I want you to plant down your left leg into the mat. Our right leg floats back, coming up into the balls of our feet back there. We're gonna bring ourselves down so that heel flops down, and then press it back up. So that back leg is doing all of the work, squeezing that belly button back towards your spine, gazes forward, lowering that back heel down, and then lifting it up. Good job. Lower it down. This time we keep it down. We lower all the way into our lunge. That heel automatically lifts off the ground if you're bending through that leg. From here, I want you to just stand up tall, lower it down. Stand up tall, lower it down. 2 more just like this. We lift, pressing through that heel in our left leg. Lower it down. This time we lift it up, hands come out. From here, we're gonna bring the elbows in, turn our spine to the side, bring it up, arms come out. So elbows come in, hands face towards one side of your mat, towards your right side, come center. 2 more, elbows in, twisting that spine, bring it up. Last one, twist, bring it up. Good job. From here, other leg comes forward, sending back our left leg, planting through that right heel. We come into this lunge position, heel is lifted off of the back of the mat. We're gonna gently lower that heel down, feeling our calves stretch out nicely, and lift it up. Good job. Weight comes back, heel goes down, press it up through that heel, lifting off of the mat, and down. 2 more, press it up, lower it down. Last one, we press it up. This time we lower it down. The heel automatically lifts off the mat as we sink into our lunge position. From here, hands are gonna come up. We hold ourselves in this lunge as we lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good, you're here for 5. Feeling that outer glute really shoot up from that thigh, from that heel. Good. 3, 2, last one. Stand up tall, hands come in, elbows tucked in towards that body. Good work. This time we're twitching that spine towards our left side as we come down. So we come down into our lunge, twist, bring it up, extend the arms. Elbows come in, twist, lift up. Good job, you're here for 5. You take this as slow as you need to. Your arms are feeling so strong as you extend yourself up. This is 3. Whew. 2. Last one. Stand up tall, feet together, arms come down. Shake out those legs. Good work. Coming into our glute bridge to finish, I want you to find yourself lowering down onto our lovely mat. I want you to plant your feet into the ground. Hands slowly lift off of the mat as you float your back all the way down. Head is the last thing to hit the mat. From here, take a step in with those feet closer to the bum, really feeling that stretch through our quad as our feet hit into the mat. From here, I just want you to lift that body off. Beautiful. Feeling those hips raise up, feeling yourself feel firm and connected to the ground. Arms float up above the head. Good job. From here, we stay lifted the entire time. Now, I know it sounds like a long time, but I promise we're gonna move through it together. It's going to feel so quick. From here, I want you to lift up your left leg to that reverse tabletop position, pointing through that foot, keeping your gaze up straight above you. This will help with your balance and help with your focus. Letting that right leg really start to tingle, start to shake, feeling this good burn. Lifting through that leg that's in reverse tabletop, and then lowering that leg so the thighs are parallel. Beautiful. From here, I want you to bring the leg in, arms come down. Good. Lengthen through that leg. Thighs are parallel, arms are up. Lower it back down, knee comes in. 2 more. Lift, bring it in, and up. Last one, bring it in, arms come up, leg comes out. Good job, leg comes back up straight above that body, and then lower it down. Holding it here, arms float down. We reset in our glute bridge, lifting through our mid-body as high as we can without overarching our spine. So we want a nice straight line from our chin all the way out through our knees. Good. When you feel ready, I want you to float the opposite leg up to your tabletop. Arms are going to lift above that chest, holding it here, pointing through that toe, getting comfy in the burn, finding comfort in the uncomfortable, I suppose. You hold it here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. We straighten that leg as best we can. Good. Now I want you to bring it out so your thighs are parallel right here. Now we're going to bring that knee in, arms come down, send that leg straight out, thighs are parallel. Knee comes in, arm comes down, shoot it up. Good. You're here for 5. Finding that ground through your heel, lifting that mid-body off of the mat, feeling that strength. This is 2 more. Last one. Hands come down all the way to the mat. Lower that leg down, reset into your glute bridge. Beautiful job. From here, I want you to bring those heels together. I want you to open up through your knees. So you're in a nice wide stance. Your feet are still planted into the ground. We're gonna pulse up through that inner thigh, letting our knees feel heavy in either side of our mat. We're really working that booty here, activating through that inner thigh to lift that body off of the mat. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, whew. Squeeze and lift. This is 5, 4, we're working with our body, not against it. Let it happen, let it burn. 2, and 1. Stay uplifted, keeping those legs open. Really letting those knees fall to the ground. Hold it here, lift a little bit higher. You have 3, you have 2, you have 1. Bring those knees together all the way, thighs together. Walk yourself in, coming up, lifting both heels off of the mat, squeezing the knee and the thighs together as tight as you can. From here, those hands are gonna lift up above the chest. We're gonna float them back behind the head. So we're in a strong line right here. We pulse it down and up, down and up. Thighs are touching, knees are touching, feeling our entire lower body. Feels so strong, feels so warm. This is our finale. Pulse it out. You have 30 more seconds. Give it your all. Good. Reach with those thighs. Lift through that mid body. Beautiful. You notice taking that heel off the mat really accentuates that inner thigh. If it's too much for you, you can drop it down or try one heel off. Whatever you think you need to do right here, but I think you can finish with me. You have 10, 9, last 8, squeeze up high, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it lifted. I want you to lift those legs apart, peeling the thighs and the knees away from one another. I want you to drop one heel at a time. Bring those arms back up, straight above that chest, following all the way down to your mat, firmly placing the palm into the ground, and then lastly, lowering that booty all the way into the mat. It feels so good. Walk those legs out long, hands come up above the head. We lift up tall, finding our seat in this long, beautiful position. I want you to bring those hands down. I want you to come into a crisscross and let your body feel that I don't know how to say that word. Euphoric feeling? I don't know, you would know what I'm trying to say. That feel good feeling, those endorphins are kicking in. Our inner thighs feel so juicy. And I know that I feel better. I hope you do as well. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's workout, for sweating with me, for burning out that booty, and for saying yes to yourself, for choosing you, for choosing movement that feels good. I cannot thank you enough. If you're liking these videos, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscribe button, like this video, and comment below what you'd like to see more of. I'm here for you. So anything you want, let me know, and I'm happy to bring it to my channel. I'm so excited for our next workout together already. Cannot wait, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.